The war on drugs is a self-ownership issue, which I will discuss in a later video. But the war on cannabis is also a disability rights issue, and I will discuss a specific type of disability for the families of epileptics. But this could apply to many types of medical conditions. Parents who just happen to live in the wrong state and seek medical treatment for their children lose their children to the state due to the prohibition of cannabis. And then the children are medically neglected in foster care homes. Many conditions are dangerous or severely affect functioning. So these parents are very loving people, and the only crime they commit is the crime of loving a child. And doctors lose their license for caring about their patients. Doctors take a Hippocratic oath. Doctors who suggest cannabis treatment in the wrong state lose their license, and they just want to see their patients thrive. So it's truly vulgar to persecute heroes. And then, of course, the state will throw disabled people in jail for cannabis use. Some of those people are on the brink of death and must suffer in a prison cell instead of being treated. So that is causing harm to people, which the government claims it is not causing harm to people and actually preventing harm, but they are causing harm to people. So there is a controversy whether epilepsy can be treated with medical marijuana. Some reports state that cannabis prevents seizures. Other reports state that cannabis triggers seizures. Now, it can't be one or the other. Something that prevents seizures can't trigger seizures at the same time. These are opposites. So I'd like to talk about one of these reports that claims that seizures are triggered by THC. Dr. Dennis Petro, in a 1997 paper, claimed seizures have been reported in patients after they used THC to control nausea in cancer chemotherapy. And that sounds legit, right? Well, some types of chemotherapy increase the risk of seizures. So the patients that report this to the doctor think that it's THC when actually it's the form of chemotherapy. It's a side effect, just like the nausea. It's like saying that cancer patients experience nausea as a result of cannabis. So, and then I'm going to talk about one specific type of epilepsy. It is one of the most severe types of epilepsy. It's called Dravet syndrome. It's actually the most severe type of epilepsy that I know of. It's a rare form of epilepsy which can cause convulsions several times a day. It can cause long seizures which cut off oxygen to the brain, which may cause brain damage and result in death. So some of these parents who reported that their children got better are a father in Modesto named Jason David cured his son's rare form of epilepsy using THC, and now his son's seizures are controlled enough to walk, swim, and ride the roller coaster. So then a 6-year-old girl named Charlotte Fagee suffered 300 seizures per week. She was placed on the ketonic diet without results. Her parents decided to use cannabis oil as a treatment out of desperation to save their daughter. And now the girl can ride horses, ski, paint, and dance. Neither one of these parents has the motivation to lie. The cannabis oil prescribed to their children cannot get anyone high. So they're not, sneaking puffs off the, joint. So parents just like this actually lose custody over their children just because they are born in the wrong state. And then those children must suffer in the hands of the state